So what's going on, guys? It's me Dhanush right here with our 37th video of Dhanush Creations. So hi, in this video I'm gonna talk about some new science interesting facts of biology. So let's get started with our today's topic, and our today's topic is animal cell. So you know what is animal cell, but do you know how the structure of animal cell works in animal? But do you know the types of structures and the parts in the animal cell, the types of functions that work in animal cell? So today we are going to discuss about the animal cell and the cell structure of animal cell and its functions that is presented in animal cell. So if you're not a subscriber of Dhanush Creations, go to YouTube. There's a called subscribe button. Click it, subscribe my channel, and if you see my video down there's a like button, so like my video and put on the notifications bell button so you can get my latest notification on the videos I post every day. So and please comment below if you like it or dislike it, and if you more science videos or gaming videos, and if you like it, please share it to your friend as much as you can so I can hit 50 likes. Please like my video, subscribe my channel, and see this video until the end. It's a very good conveying message for the students. So let's get started with today's our topic. So let's go through cell structure and functions and animal cell. So guys, today as I told you, we are discussing about animal cell and the structures of the animal cell. So here's the simple picture. I'm gonna just give you a review so that you can explain. So this is the cell membrane, the outermost cell membrane, and this is the lysosome, which is found by after that it is separated with the proteins and the ribosomes after in the Golgi bodies, and this is the mitochondria, which is also called as powerhouses of a animal cell or a plant cell, and this is the endoplasmic reticulum, which is also called as an highway, and this is an central part or a brain of a cell that is called as a nucleus. And in this nucleus, so this is a nucleus, and that is a nucleus, and next the red part in the middle of the nucleus in the innermost spherical body is called as nucleolus, as I've mentioned in the indication, and the white color chromosome DNA like thing is a chromatin. So what is a chromatin? It's a decondensed and requisitions form of chromosomes. It is decondensed, but the condensed form is called as chromosomes, which is found innermost in DNA, but the decondensed form is called chromatin. And the next red dot is nucleolus, and the inner pores are called as nuclear pores, where the food or the chromatin or the ribosomes can enter into the nucleus and further divides into endoplasmic reticulum. And the blue color thing outside a nucleus is nuclear membrane, is a membrane bound layer outside the nucleus or protective part in the center of a cell, and the innermost part is called as nucleoplasm, which is the white surface of the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm, which contains the jelly like plasmas of nucleus. So next we'll move on to centrosomes. So centrosomes are centrifuges which help in the further division of cells in after. So these are rounded bodies found in animal cells which help in cell division. After the ribosome cells are there, these produce the RNA which goes and divides the cell or the ribosomes into two parts, as the ribosomes are contained of protein which is synthesized. So the protein is coming out from the RNA from where the ribosomes are divided. And next the microtubules, which are also called as cytoskeleton. So how our body is covered by skeleton bones, the structure also have a cytoplasm. So the surface of a structure which is a jelly like substance is called cytoplasm, but the stick like structure which is covering the cell and protecting its innermost layer is called as cytoskeleton. And next, in the endoplasmic reticulum, the green and red are very large, so they can pass at many parts of ribosomes and proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, and many more. So this endoplasmic reticulum also contains two structures in them, that is the black thing, which is are also called as ribosomes. So when the ribosomes are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, in some parts black spots in the endoplasmic reticulum, that forms an very rough endoplasmic reticulum. So the highway of the reticulum becomes very rough, so it's called as rough endoplasmic reticulum or rough ER. And the blue structures in the surface moving around in the cells are called as ribosomes, which are further attached with some lipids, carbohydrates or other parts of its partners, that is coming out from Golgi bodies after their well differentiated shapes like globular shapes or spiral shaped or comma shaped or vibrio shaped. Next, the microtubules are also called as cytoskeleton, and the Golgi apparatus is also a big tunnel or a temple. They are an organelles which perform secretory function and are found in animal cells. This secretory function means it's not a accretion, it's not a secret, but it secretes ribosomes with some well differentiated shapes like globular, spiral or vibrio or comma shaped or rod shaped. These proteins are synthesized with another parts like lipids and carbohydrates. So let's hop into this day of explaining the animal cell. So these animal cells contain mitochondria, which are also called as power cells. So I'm going to explain you from first to last. So when there is a gap, you can see there is a gap here. That's where food enters inside the animal cell, and further it goes to inside the nuclear pores, and it is dissolved in nucleoplasm liquid, and further it goes into nucleus and in another dense spherical body inside the nucleus, that is called nucleolus. It goes inside the nucleolus. We may find many chromosomes and attached to DNA in the further part. So after this ribosomes, where you know what is ribosomes? Ribosomes are small granular organelles which help in protein synthesizing. So these ribosomes do not have chlorophyll, do not have green plants. These are all just structures of a cell, but they can synthesize proteins, not a plants. So they synthesize proteins and form another structures like lipids and carbohydrates. They are found free in surface of cytoplasm. Their free means after the process of the nucleus performation and Golgi body function are also located in endoplasmic reticulum. So first the ribosomes, where they are made, the food mixes with the ribosomes, and the ribosomes are made from the chromosomes or chromatin inside the DNA, where the ribosomes are made, and further the ribosomes flow through the pipe of the chromatin and comes out through the nucleolus and comes out through the nuclear pore. And after the nuclear pore, there's a very big highway that's called as endoplasmic reticulum. And endoplasmic reticulum, where there are tube-like structures, means a tunnel-like structure that extend from nuclear membrane. So the nuclear membrane, which is the surface of nucleus, till the cell membrane, they perform their activity. They help in transportation of substances. So they are an highway transport substance within the cell. So substance are also called as ribosomes. So some of the ribosomes come in the endoplasmic reticulum in a highway. So some stick or attach in the endoplasmic reticulum by making the reticulum rough, and it's called as rough ER. And some of them flow in the liquid of reticulum, mixing with protein and synthesizing into structures of proteins like a tail-like structure in a linear way. These move to Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus, and Golgi apparatus is a name kept by a person who is a Golgi. So he functioned that Golgi apparatus, which makes the proteins into a well differentiated way. So some of the proteins may be irregular or regular, but also it makes into a well differentiated way and turn into a globular structures. Some may be vibrio structures, some may be comma structures, some may be spiral structures. So these need to be digested and sent to the main cell to respite. So these should be in a condensed and neat way. So these can be in spiral, globular, or in an vibrio shaped. So these, some of them may be irregular, so they mix with some of the parts like lipids. Lipids is an molecules which are very high hydrated molecules, and some of the carbohydrates mixed with them to perform digestion in Golgi apparatus. Further, they move to the food vacuole. So before moving to a food vacuole, when they come out from an endoplasmic reticulum in a form of a vesicle, so it's a chemical vesicle. So you know what is a vesicle? When the protein and these are mixed, these are forming into lipids or carbohydrates. Lipids are chemical reactives or macromolecules made in smooth ER which have carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and which are attached to proteins. So they have these many elements and attached to proteins in further to differentiated shape, and these proteins with synthesizing with ribosomes comes out from the ER in a vesicles as a cell sap. Cell sap is as you know, the animals will need fodder from the humans. So this Golgi apparatus also need a cell sapling or a sapling. So cell sap is a sac-like structure which is a vesicles, chemical vesicles or a food for Golgi apparatus. It performs secretory vesicles. So it takes a vesicles as in proteins in a linear way and transfer them to other part. Further becomes two parts of ribosomes coming outside digested. These ribosomes can be made as 50s or 30s, 70s or 80s, 30s or 60s. So like what are 50s? You know what is 50s or 30s? Say S represent, you know, many units have their own SI unit or their like a force have Pascal, pressure have P, like that PA Pascals. This S also indicates Svedberg's unit. So it was given by a scientist called Svedberg. So he named the ribosome with the units as 50 Svedberg units and 30 Svedberg units, 70 Svedberg units or 80 Svedberg units. So this is the amount of ribosomes or proteins digested in the Golgi apparatus and comes out. Next, the mitochondrion, which is an oval shaped organelle which produces energy. So this should be respired by the food vacuole or an water vacuole. So this whole is content of water which is cytoplasm. So there is no food vacuole in an animal cell, but it goes to a certain part called lysosome where all ribosomes are stored with the proteins. So when the mitochondrion is an oval shaped and it's an oval shaped organelles which produce an energy. So as I told you in the first, mitochondrions are powerhouses of cell structures which produces energy during respiration. So this mitochondrion also have a structure. Outer low structure is called as matrix, innermost structure is called as cristae. So where the energy is given out by the inner membrane of mitochondrion, and this mixes with the ribosomes and these are respired or process of respiration in lysosome is taking place of this ribosomes. So the lysosome is a part of an different part of a cell where all the ribosomes or proteins mix with the energy and during respiration. So these are all the parts of a cell. And guys, this video ends here, and in the next video I'm gonna put some new videos and some interesting so this end of the video. I'm gonna put some more videos of facts of science, interesting facts, some biologies. So be subscribing my channel, like my video, put on the bell button, and you can receive my latest notifications from Dhanush Creations. I upload every day. And comment below should the video should be and what should be a next topic. If you want some suggestions or some steps for attending exams and some more information about biology, physics, chemistry, please comment on my channel and share this video to a friend. So like my video, subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Until this, see you. Bye bye.